Good day. We're Lamb's Angels, and our report is about the reproductive system, and we'll be presenting it through a drama special entitled Romeo and Juliet version 2.0, A Tragic Love Story.
We will be focusing on the main parts and functions of the male and female reproductive system, with their respective genetic diseases and the process of ovulation and conception.
Few moments later.
All living things reproduce. Reproduction is the process by which organisms make more organisms like themselves.
It is a specific thing that separates living things from non-living things. As a matter of fact, males and females have their own reproductive system. The female reproductive system is designed to carry out several functions. It produces female egg cells necessary for reproduction called the ova. The female reproductive system also enables a woman to have sexual intercourse, protect and nourish the fertilized egg until it is fully developed, and also necessary to give birth. It also produces female sex hormones that maintain the reproductive cycle. Now, let's move on to the internal and external part of the female reproductive system. The main function of the external reproductive system is to enable the sperm to enter the body and to protect the internal genital organs from infectious organisms. The external part of the female reproductive system includes labia majora. Labia majora enclose and protect the other external reproductive organs. It literally means large lips. The labia majora are relatively large and fishy and are comparable to the scrotum in males. The labia majora contains sweat and oil secreting glands. After puberty, the labia majora are covered with hair. Labia minora, literally translated as small lips. The labia minora can be very small or up to 2 inches wide. They lie just inside the labia majora and surrounded openings to the vagina. Bartholin glands. These glands are located beside the vaginal opening and produce a fluid secretion. Clitoris. The two labia minora meet at the clitoris, a small sensitive protrusion that is comparable to the penis in males. The clitoris covered by a fold of skin called the prepuce, which is similar to the foreskin at the end of the penis. Like the penis, the clitoris is very sensitive to stimulation and can become erect. The internal reproductive organs in the female reproductive system includes vagina. The vagina is a canal that joins the cervix, the lower part of the uterus, the outside of the body. It is the birth canal. Uterus. The uterus is a hollow, pear-shaped organ that is the home to a developing fetus. This is divided into two parts, cervix and corpus. Ovaries. The ovaries are small oval-shaped glands that are located on either side of the uterus. The ovaries produces eggs and hormones.
Now, as for the male reproductive system, its parts are the scrotum, which houses the testes. Next, the testicles, responsible for the production of sperm and testosterone. And the ductus deferens, or also known as the vas deferens. This carries sperm superiorly from the epididymis to the ejaculatory duct. Next, the epididymis. This is the sperm storage area that wraps around the superior and posterior edge of the testes. Urethra. This is the tube where the semen passes from the ejaculatory duct to the exterior of the body. Seminal vesicles. This stores and produces some of the liquid portion of the semen. Next, the propus, which covers the head of the penis. Next, the bulbourethral gland, which secretes a thin alkaline fluid into the urethra. Next, the prostate gland, which secretes fluid that nourishes and protects sperm. Next, the urethral opening, which is the point where the urine and semen exits the urethra. Corpus cavernosum contains most of the blood in the penis during erection. And lastly, the corpus spongiosum, is the spongy tissue surrounding the male urethra within the penis.
Merida, come in, have a seat.
I brought something for you.
Thank you.
So, how's your married life?
That's good. How about you?
I'm good. So, when are you planning to have a baby?
Oh, we were trying for like 6 months already, and still.
What? 6 months? Isn't that alarming? You should try consulting a doctor by now.
What? Why do you need to consult a doctor?
Are you aware of the possible diseases with regards to our reproductive system?
No, tell us.
The following are the diseases that can be acquired and may be an effect in conceiving a child. Sexually transmitted diseases are contagious. Diseases spread by sexual contact. There are two types of STD, bacterial and viral. Viral STDs are not curable. They can be controlled by medications, but symptoms and the ability to infect others remain a possibility through a person's lifetime. Example of the viral STDs are genital herpes and AIDS caused by HIV. On the other hand, bacterial STDs are generally curable, but treatment must be given early. Before any permanent damage is done, the most common is the chlamydia. You can also consult a friend of mine who has a lot of knowledge about that. Her name is Dr. X Flo.
Thank you for the information, Dr. Merida. Let's try consulting Dr. Dora Explo if after 3 months we still can conceive a child.
Okay, Hans. Are we good?
Many months later. Eventually.
Good morning.
You must be Mr. Repro and Miss Repro. Have a seat. How can I help you?
We came here after our friend Dr. Merida gave us an advice about STDs, and we think we have a problem.
We've been trying to have a child for almost a year now, but I guess there's something wrong.
There must be a sign of infertility. Let's have a series of tests to know what's the problem.
Where are we going?
To the lab!
What are the possible causes of infertility?
The possible causes of male infertility includes the abnormal sperm production or function due to various problems like in the testicles, genetic defects, and health problems. Another is the problem with the delivery of the sperm due to sexual problems. Another is overexposure to certain chemicals and toxins, and damage related to cancer and its treatments.
How about in the females?
For the female, it includes ovulation disorder, which prevent the ovaries from releasing eggs, and uterine or cervical abnormalities, which includes the problem with the opening of the cervix or cervical mucus or abnormalities in the shape or cavity of the uterus. Another is fallopian tube damage or blockage, and endometriosis, which occurs when endometrial tissue implants and grows outside of the uterus, often affecting the function of the ovaries, uterus, and fallopian tube. Yes? Doctor, here are their test results.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but sad to say, Mr. Repro has a problem with production of his sperm cells. But I still have a good news to you. Having a child is still possible. You can have a sperm donor.
Thank you, Doctora. When can we start the operation?
Anytime you want, as long as we have the donated sperm tested.
Thank you again, Doctora.
Now, we are going to discuss about ovulation and conception.
Stage 1. The female egg cell settles at the fallopian tube, awaiting for a sperm cell to penetrate. Stage 2. Sexual intercourse. Thousands of sperm cells travel their way to the egg cell. Along the journey, almost half of those lose their lives and only one sperm cell penetrates the egg cell. Stage 3. After the sperm cell penetrates the egg cell, the latter closes and doesn't welcome any sperm cells trying to make it through. Stage 4. The sperm and egg cell, each carrying 23 chromosomes, merge and form the different traits to be transferred to their offspring. Stage 5. The egg cell divides. Stage 6. There will be a formation of multiple cells.
Stage 7. After 3 weeks of formation, the nervous system of the fetus begins to form, including eyes and ears. The heart is slightly formed, pulsating, and pumping blood. Stage 8. By the end of 8 weeks, almost all major organs are present, although not yet in their final form. Nerves and muscles have developed such that they could make small movements. Lastly, Stage 9. From this time forward, the fetus continues to grow until 9 months, wherein the fetus becomes a full-grown baby. In the case of Mr. and Mrs. Repro, they will skip the fertilization stage because the fertilization happened in the test tube, and the remaining process will flow through the same as the normal cycle.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. 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 Satisfaction.
Don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but your wife has cervical cancer and she is in a critical condition.
Cervical cancer occurs when abnormal cells on the cervix grow out of control. The cervix is the lower part of the uterus that opens into the vagina. Cervical cancer can often be successfully treated when it's found early. Cervical cancer is one of the most common cancers in women worldwide. Most cervical cancer is caused by a virus called human papillomavirus or HPV. You can get HPV by having sexual contact with someone who has it. There are many types of the HPV virus. Not all types of HPV cause cervical cancer. Some of them cause genital warts, but other types may not cause any symptoms. The symptoms of cervical cancer may include bleeding from the vagina that is not normal, such as bleeding between menstrual periods, after sex, or after menopause. Pain in the lower belly or pelvis. Pain during sex. Vaginal discharge that isn't normal.
Prostate cancer is cancer that occurs in a man's prostate, a small walnut-shaped gland that produces the seminal fluid that nourishes the transport sperm. Prostate cancer is one of the most common types of cancer in men. It usually grows slowly and initially remains confined to the prostate gland, where it may not cause serious harm. While some types of prostate cancer grow slowly and may need minimal or no treatment, other types are aggressive and can spread quickly. Prostate cancer that is detected early, when it's still confined to the prostate gland, has a better chance of successful treatment. Symptoms. Prostate cancer may cause no signs or symptoms in its early stages. Prostate cancer that is more advanced may cause signs and symptoms such as trouble urinating, decreased force in the stream of urine, blood in the semen, discomfort in the pelvic area, bone pain, or erectile dysfunction.
What you should know. I can't live if living is without
You have witnessed the male and female reproductive system, its parts and functions, also the genetic diseases of both male and female, lastly, the fertilization and conception. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Repro had their baby, but after 5 years, Mrs. Repro passed away because of cervical cancer that leads to Mr. Repro's death due to depression. Dory was under the guidance of Merida, and now Dory is 18 and trying her best to live life to the fullest. And that was Romeo and Juliet version 2.0. A tragic love story. Thank you for watching! Woo! Party pa, di ba?
Naganda.
Jollibee.
Oo nga. Tagal ah.
Hindi ko kaya ko.
Voice pa. Okay.
Hindi natin kaya pumasok eh.
Ito pa. Dito na lang. Dito nga lang.
Diyan na ba yung bedsin nyo?
Pre-inform nyo kami today na init eh.
Ganon na lang!
Amisha! Come in, have a seat.
Wait lang, nauna pa siya.
Wait lang! Asan yung voice recorder?
Ano ako may sasabihin?
Teka lang, walang may hawak ng script.
Ano ba tayo sa kami sasabihin?
Open mo, bigla ka mag-walling. Yan, walling ka na. Yan, pababa. Ayun, okay na yan. Hindi ba nakikita?
Game na,
Ay, hindi pala naka-play.
Game na.
O, game.
Good morning! You must be Mr. Pro and Mrs.
Sino pro and non-pro?
Pro!
Pro and non-pro. Go.
Good morning! You must be Mrs. and Mr. Repro. How can I help you?
Hindi ba pwede papoy niya muna kami? Before ko sabihin na
Yes, putol yung ulo.
2, 3, go.
Good morning.
Bakit ka tumatay?
1, 2, 3, go.
Good morning.
You must be Mr. Repro and Mrs. Repro. Have a seat.
May nahuli yung kamay.